All right. So today we have a Q&A session. One day I tried half a day retreat from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. I did walking 1 hour followed by 2 hour 40 minutes of sitting. Okay. Then another 40 minutes of walking, then about 2 hours of sitting. My first sitting was very clear. The second sitting, not as clear, but I could still catch the thinking, etc. I did not follow the 1 hour sitting, etc., but just based on my mind clarity to continue with the sitting. Can Bante comment whether it is advisable to continue with above things for a short retreat, or should we strictly follow the 1 hour walk, 1 hour sit? No. Okay. Now, when you have this type of situation at home, when you do meditation at home, then meditation at home, you can sometimes extend your sitting meditation, especially for a bit longer period of time. But for a walking meditation, try to keep it at 1 hour also, because you still need the energy and mindfulness in order to keep your meditation alive later on, when you're coming to a later sitting. If not, sometimes when you do about 40 minutes of walking meditation, the problem is that if you may find that it is enough, you find that I feel that it's enough, but sometimes like, for example, sometimes you felt that it is enough, but actually when you sit further on, as if like the energy starts to deplete somewhere in the middle of the sitting already, because energy is not enough. So you need sometimes, for me, at least you need to go up to about 50 minutes to about 1 hour, and not more than 1 hour, because sometimes for some people, when you get more than 1 hour, the body gets tired again. Unless it's a good walking now, but that's once in a while it happens. So take about 50 to 1 hour like that, a little bit more, see what happens. Now, if you're able to sit 2 hours sitting or 2 hours 40 minutes sitting, which is very good, but make sure that your sitting for that whole 2 hours, it's totally clear. Now, this is in beginning not so clear, but as you go into the middle, make sure that it's still clear, and go out right to the end, it's still clear. Because sometimes for some people that sit for this 2 hour 40 minutes, or 2 hours, what happened in the sitting is that in the beginning, sometimes not so clear. Then when it starts, it may be clear also for some people. Then it starts to the somewhere in the middle. It's still clear, but towards the end, half an hour later, it starts to deteriorate already. And then the yogis wants to push further because of the time you want to push it further. But then the quality of the sitting has already deteriorated at that time. So therefore, it will be good that if you find that after a while, you try to rebalance the faculties, and then you try to push up whether the mind still clear or not. If it's not clear, then get up and walk already. That means the energy is not enough already. But if once in a while, if you adjust your faculties here a little bit, and then things get good, then continue a little bit more. Perfect. But a lot of times, I've seen yogis when they go a bit longer, somewhere in the middle or somewhere towards the end, they still want to keep on pushing when the faculties are not so strong anymore. So that one you got to see for yourself. So at home, you don't have to strictly follow 1 hour walk, 1 hour sit. But when you're in the retreat, you need to. In the retreat is a different ball game, because in the retreat, you are doing it the whole day. And we don't want you to have too much of a imbalance. Sometimes you may able to sit for 2 hours in the retreat. But when that 2 hours when you sit, sometimes it affects the afternoon sitting, or maybe you sit in the morning 2 or 3 hours, but you don't realize that sometimes that imbalance has already occurred. Then it carried forward over to the afternoon session or to the next sitting or the next walking. Then things may get affected. But if you keep that 1 hour walk, 1 hour sit in the retreat, then the faculties are keep on balancing, and then you can able to sustain it for the whole day clearly. Even we did sometimes we can see a number of yogis coming into the later afternoon, evening, night, the mind becomes so clear. Because why? They build it up throughout the whole day. Yeah? Uh, so this is what is happened. So at home, you can sit a little bit more. So it's perfectly all right. But you have to watch out for your faculties. If your faculties is dropping, then if you adjust, build it up, can carry on. If you cannot, get up and walk already. Don't have to stick to just 1 hour if you can able to do more. And also sometimes you cannot reach 1 hour. Also sometimes it can happen too.